let's just get this out the way. The whole fucking election. Yeah, go ahead and continue what you're gonna say, Josh.
I was just saying this whole week was just been
A Debbie Downer.
crazy. Yeah, like let me tell you how it's crazy. Like my sleep schedule has been jacked up since Monday because unrelated, but like I was staying up talking about some video game life stuff, TikTok, we was talking about the struggles with content creations and here and there, right?
Yeah.
And we was having a good vibe talking till, and we stayed up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And mind you, I'm like, we should be in bed because we have to work in the morning, man. Like this is like, I'm 32. Like I'm not as, I can't do the same thing I did 10 years ago. And I realized that because like my own body got like an eternal clock. Like when it hits a certain time limit, I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
It happens. Like when older people say, "Oh, man, when you get older, man, it's gonna happen." I'm like, "Nah, I'll be okay." Nah, there's some truth to it. But having said that, I went up, dreaded working those. I dreaded getting those 2 hours of sleep and then going to work throughout the whole day. I came home, went up, went to bed, woke up at night, and the whole thing. I'm just looking at the polls. I'm just looking at like the charts and everything, and I'm looking at Kamala, I'm looking at Trump, I'm going on TikTok, and I'm just like, and that's when it got really crazy, because like the whole process, right, of the whole election was just utter chaos and fear and fear mongering stuff that was just trying to like put people in a negative state of mind. I just think like whenever it comes to politics, especially when you have Trump going against whoever it is, that's the opposite. Like you just see like the worst in people. Like this is like the third time we've seen this stuff happen. We've seen it with like Trump and then Hillary, then it was Biden against Trump, and now Biden in this, and I hate how divided we have gotten. I hate how divided that we can't have like I just hate how it separates us though. Like the more we get closer to the election and people win and people start showing their true colors and people start showing their true colors, like, hey, if we lose, we ain't fucking with you no more. And I know it sounds like I'm rambling because it's a lot that's going on the way it is. It's just this whole week has just been chaos, man. It's just so much.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. The difference between me and you was that whenever the election happened, I did not even watch it. I made my video where I said, "Go ahead and pray for whatever happens," because I genuinely didn't know what the fuck was gonna go on. Like, man, it's crazy. A month ago, you had the polls saying like Harris was going to win after the debate. After Trump had talked about he's eating the cat, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, the Haitians are eating the dogs, and then it seemed like Kamala was a shoo-in for it because everyone remember like how crazy Trump was, especially when he said he had concepts of a plan, and then I guess in like the month going in, like her lead just diminished, and it got to a point where it was just like, it is what it is. And I just sat there saying like, you know what? I think I had the strong gut in my feeling. I was like, Kamala's going to lose. I'm going to go ahead and grab me some ice cream from Cookout. I'm going to go watch Venom. I'm going to watch Venom because I watched Venom 3 and I was like, I need to rewatch Venom to see if the first one was better. Yeah. And then I straight up just said, I'm just going to chill. And I chilled with one of my very close people. And then I woke up at 4 going to the gym and I was just like, all right, I have a feeling that Trump is winning or he won. Let me just check my phone, and sure enough, he won. And I was like, yep, it's done. And I was like, a part of me was just like, as soon as he won Georgia or as he was winning Georgia with that huge lead, I was like, nah, he's got it. Cause man, and I had, and you know what? I had a little bit of hope because it seemed like people really went out to go vote and really went out in like droves, but nah, she lost. And people trying to make conspiracy theories now. Like TikTok is insane right now. Like you just have like a lot of, let's just say liberals on TikTok really just going at it right now. And they're trying to go like conspiracy theories to finding reasons to like why she lost and stuff. I don't give a fuck about no damn reasons anymore. Let's just be prepared for everything and just go from there. We got like almost a month and a half before shit really hits the fan. So I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember when I was went to bed that day, I checked the votes. It was like 0-0. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, see what it is. I woke up and I saw, I think it was like Trump at 188, and then Kamala was at somewhere in the 60s or something. I'm like,
yeah, no, it was crazy.
I was like, let me refresh that one. I said, damn. And I'm looking at it, I said, shit.
Oh, goddamn.
I called my mom. I was like, Mom, you good? She was like, shit, Mom, I'm like, yes. Mom, you know what's bad when your mom like, I don't know. This is just, I don't know. When you still got, you still got California, and I'm like, I don't know.
California don't fucking matter at this point. California was already a given going to go blue. It's just a matter of fucking nigga. Is the blue wall going down and like all these terms that liberals were using? Okay, I'm just saying liberal because all these terms that Democrats and liberals are using to say like, oh, Kamala's got this like the blue wall, like the red mirage. I was like, fuck all that bullshit. So like fuck all that. Like she lost every swing state. That's the crazy. She lost every swing state. I was like, yo, like Pennsylvania, I was like, well, she might lose that, but Michigan, Wisconsin, but then she lost that. I was like,
yeah,
like that's and like I had read reports, huh?
I think what was so funny though is like when I think about the whole totality of it, it's like I was in Vegas in like June when Trump had that debate with Biden, and I saw it when I was in the hotel, and I was like, this ain't looking good. This is not looking good at all. And then I thought about it, I was like, they did put Kamala in as like a last ditch effort, in a way. And it was just like, and I thought about it, it's like, Trump's been campaigning since he lost the last election.
He really has.
He has been doing it like, I realized that it was like, man, it was about character that matters, though, and people didn't care about the whole yada yada in regard to the policy, even though we should be concerned. But like, it's just he's been consistent at it the whole time, and
he won just like the first time. He won with his character, and he won with his personality. It didn't fucking matter about his policies or what experts said or anything. It was all about like who he was as a person. Like I remember like 2016, people love to talk about the fact that it was really about the memes about him and all the sayings that he said. And people were like, yeah, he's not the greatest person, but he's so iconic and memorable. And sometimes that's all you need to win a fucking election. Like I even said that, okay, watch people find reasons to not like Kamala once she enters in. Like before then, Kamala, I don't think there was really a lot of people talking shit about her except for the border wall. That's just what it is. But they were really saying Biden. As soon as they said that she was going to come on to the election, they've just found every reason to get on her. And like some stuff wasn't sticking. Like they were saying like her laugh was ugly. I don't know why you making fun of why you trying to say somebody's laugh is to a point where like they're not presidential. They were saying about, how she's trying to pretend she's black. And I'm like, nah, it's been well known that she's black and she's also other, she has other ethnicities with her. Then as time went on, it really got into the stuff that people were really worried about, like the border wall and like the economy and stuff. And also it's just how the Israel and Palestine stuff went down. And I would say that out of those three issues, only like two really, kind of fucked her up with like Israel and Palestine. And also, I guess, the border wall, because with the border wall, I mean, yeah, like her and Biden tried to get Biden really tried to get a whole border wall bill going down, but then Republicans shot that down because they didn't like all the other things that, with it. And I was just like, but this is exactly what you needed, what you wanted. And you're saying no, which is crazy.
Right.
And then, And in Kamala, like with Israel and Palestine, no matter what say you had in that, it's the fact that you're attached to Biden and to a current presidency. No matter what you did, people were still going to get mad at you and blame at you, no matter what. And yeah, it's just, what it is what it is. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to, scream with despair. I will say this, like when I was in my car and I sat there for a good 45 minutes just processing everything. And it wasn't like a whole, like I was sad for like 10 of the minutes, but like for the rest of it, I was planning on like, what's going to happen next? How do I adapt? How do I plan going forward? And at this point, that's the best advice I can give. Just adapt. God damn it. Adapt, survive, endure, and like call shit out. Cause we are in not just a 4 years of craziness, but maybe like a whole decade of craziness.
Yeah.
I saw you going like,
yep.
Yeah. You had that blank stare, just like, fuck.
Yep. Had the process, like, yep.
Because it's like, because think about it though, like, man, like you got like, if you read Project 2025, like people will talk about like, well, that's not his policy. That's never been his policy. He shut that down. That is his policy. He's been referring to policies similar to Project 2025 in his campaign. And like a lot of the stuff that's in there is stuff he wanted to do before. It's just now the problem is that I think did the Republicans win the House?
I think they won most of it. I think they did.
Yeah, so they won the House. They have a lot of
power. They have a lot of control.
Yeah, they have total control. Like this, like they're done. Yeah. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like they're like we're cooked as a people, and like I'm not gonna go ahead and find people to like blame and shit like that. But like, I mean, he won the popular vote. That at that point, it's just like you can't complain about anything else. You're just gonna find reason like American people wanted him, and we got to worry about
that's the truth.
Yeah, we got to worry about that.
They picked them.
Yeah,
they got what they wanted.
They picked that motherfucker, and I'll tell you this right now. I'm gonna go to one thing while I'm looking, but while I'm looking at this one thing, I will say this: we are at a point where it's like a lot of things may or may not happen, and I think highly it's going to happen. I mean. People want to talk about the economy and how like Trump's going to make that much better than what it is. First off, the economy that we're in now has to do a little bit with Trump's economy that he did before. That's why inflation was so high. Everything was so fucked up. Taxes were so high. It's kind of basic macroeconomics when you think about it. But then also going in further, I have a feeling two things are going to go down. One, the economy is going to get better and Trump's going to take ownership of that, even though like he just got into office and it's just like, you can't do that. And then second, the other thing that could happen is that the economy gets worse and they blame it on Biden, but it's like, okay, a little bit of it is Biden, but like if the whole tariff shift happens, like you say it's going to happen, and that's part of the reason why the economy is bad, we got to put that on you, but they're not going to do that. They'd be like, well, we got to wait a little bit till like the tariffs really hit. And it's like, I don't think you understand how crazy tariffs really hit. Like this whole tariff plan he's got going on, I mean, it might fuck up the world economy if you really think about it. But you have that, and then social wise, I mean, it's gonna get fucked. I mean, it's really all about like, are you white and are you a man? If you're white and a man, you're good to go. You're fine. If you're a straight white man, you're good. But anybody else, man, it's all about like how many lashings you gonna get, because there's gonna be a lot of bullshit that happens. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And I'll show you this right now. I'll show you this right now and try to show you exactly how my mind went. I'm gonna play a song real quick. It's gonna be from Justice League. You know how Darkseid had that Justice League theme in that one movie? Yeah.
I have not seen it, but
I'm gonna show you what it is. Like this is literally what the next 4 years might be into this shit. Be like, well, everything's gonna be fine. when I say we're cooked like that. Like, think of everything that happens in the next 4 years, and if it actually goes the way you think it's going to be, that song is going to be stuck in your head for the rest of those 4 years, even more. And that's the other thing I'm scared about. If he actually finds a way to get rid of term limits, and he just ends up just, implementing a monarchy or whatever like that, we're cooked. We're cooked. There's no going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But any final thoughts before we go into, actual cool shit and just chill? Because I don't want this whole episode to be a Debbie Downer.
On a lighter note, I'll say this though. This is like the second time this happened. I go to work, right, the next day, and my whole thought process, right, was like, whatever happened, I ain't gonna lie, my thought process was like, don't ask me shit. I don't know shit. Don't talk about it. I'm cool. I go to work, and mind you, I'm the only black dude at this job I work at. I delivered like coffee products and shit, right? And I go in, my manager is like the 62-year-old white man. Like, I don't, I have conversations with him from time to time, but usually I keep it very cordial, business like whatever, and that's about it. Out of 2 years of knowing this man, he starts talking about, hey man, did you see the election? Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I saw. Goddammit. Yeah, I saw. I saw.
I said, yeah, I saw. I said, what do you think about it? I was like, what do you think about Trump's going the next 4 years? And I said, if anything, I said, Americans are going to do what we're going to do. Like, we had 4 years of that, and if we can endure that, we can endure another. I mean, it's all we've been doing as Americans. It's like endure, stuff that's going on. And I'm saying is like, as I'm saying it, it's like there's like nothing I honestly to say. It was like, it is what it is. They got what they wanted. It's just that's all I can honestly say. And then everyone at the place was saying similar things, and it's just I think for me, what I find funny is like it's like, why ask a black guy this question?
because they know we fucked. They know we fucked.
Why asking the black guy?
Because if you ask a white dude, it'd be like, well, even if they don't like Trump, it's just like, hey, well, you'll be fine and you'll be good as long as you got money, you're good. But you talk to a black man, it's just like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you gonna be fine?
They were like, they asked me like it was like concern for me, or like are you okay that you didn't get your wish? And I'm like, how'd you know who I voted for? I ain't say shit the whole time.
I saw the numbers. Yeah, I saw the numbers.
It was like you niggas is fucked. I'm like, wait a minute. What is that?
Man, the fucked up part right after the election, there was those hate messages everybody was getting. Every black person was getting like, please come to Plantation B and Plantation A. And it's just like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I saw that too. And I told my mom, I was like, I low-key felt like a nigga wrote that, bro. I'm just saying. Like, it was just too creative. It was like, report to the nearest plantation. Like, said some shit like that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it was, man, as angering as it made me and everything like that, the fact that you got that in a coordinated effort, I'm like, shit, I gotta give it to you.
That sounded like some Uncle Ruckus type shit, bro.
It was just, like, God damn, like you really did this shit. And like, it wasn't just like college students that got it, black college students. It was like a lot of other black people too. I was just like, shit, yeah. I don't know what to say, but no, yeah, I mean, anything else you got before I go?
It said, it's my little minor joke. The text message sounded like, it's a brand new day, monkey. Report to the nearest plantation to the south of the border. If you want to get your whip, you don't have a name, but you will have a number.
Your new name is also Jebediah. None of that junk shit. Your name is Jebediah, and your name is Tunk.
He said, whatever clothes you have on, put them to the bin right there. Start getting to work. Start getting to picking. I'm like, God, damn.
Air Forces, huh? well, we got these sharecropper ones you can go ahead and kick off.
Bro, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, damn, like it's not even 24 hours. It's just the first text you get, like
they literally had it on deck. They were just like, all right, we're gonna have this set planned up. Trump's gonna win, and then 3, 2, 1, boom, you got that.
Boom.
Like it was like a flick of the wrist. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. It was a coordinated effort. It was planned. That it's just like, oh, okay, I can't. I wondered if Hispanic people got the same message. Or anybody else. It's only black people who get fucked over like this. Nobody else.
It's minding our business, bro.
That's the one part about racism I hate so much. I can literally be minding my own damn self, and I hear somebody say some shit about black people, and I'd be like, what did I even do to you? I don't know you. I don't know you. I was chilling. Like you.
Yeah, it was like, you're just existing, bro.
it just be like, what the fuck did I do to you? And I turn on Fox News. The problem with blacks, I just chilling, which is sad because it's like, as a black person, like you're born into somebody just not liking you because of who you are. And it's like, bro, I just came in. I wasn't forced to be here. I didn't ask to be here. Just God said.
Yeah.
God.
I tell you like one.
Go ahead.
I tell you one thing I did find funny. Like this was like based on that fear mongering shit. Because when they start showing like the numbers of like how many like Hispanic people voted for Trump or whatever, I done seen video threads of other black creators, and this is the one that caught me off guard. He said, I'm gonna let you know right now, if you were Mexican and you voted for Trump, you can't say nigga no more. I don't want you.
Nah, I don't, bro. Like, I saw somebody say like, "Hey, don't come to me when your abuela gets deported. Don't come to me like that bullshit."
I saw that shit too.
I was like, "Oh God, oh no."
I saw they said, "Hey, if you get shot by a cop, don't call for me. I ain't marching no more." I'm like, "Damn, we gave up, bro." Like,
people thought the race wars are gonna be like some like malicious and shit. No, it's just full on internet jokes. That's what it was.
Someone said, "Don't call cry for hope." You with them now. You stay. I was like,
no, don't come to me talking about deportation, all that bullshit. You're the one who voted. Which, I mean, I will say this. I wasn't surprised from that because
right.
I've learned this for a long time that Hispanics are very traditional and lean more into Republican values, to that point to where sometimes you even get a case to where immigrants come in legally or illegally, they will go ahead and kind of morph into sort of that American tradition or that American culture because it falls in line with their culture sometimes. Like, people think that, oh, just because you're Hispanic or Latino, like you're automatically a Democrat because you came in here and Republicans hate you. It's like, no, like that's the one thing I don't like about people is that you assume shit just because like things seem obvious. They're like, no, it's not. Like, you actually have to understand certain contexts, certain traditions, cultures, all of that. And I feel like it was very foolhardy to think that the Hispanic vote was going to go straight to Kamala. Like, no, like, come on now. But man, just goddamn. But like, if there's one last thing to say on my end, and I'm just gonna be done with it unless we talk about it in person. Straight up, I just feel like the same as you, endure and survive. Adapt to any situation that you're in right now, and let's hope for just 4 years of this crap because, like I said, there's a chance that he might cut off term limits, or he might find a way to stay there for a good amount of time, or he might find a way to get his family in there, and then it just becomes a revolving door of his own sort of family tree or monarchy. And
Jesus.
Oh my God, yeah, it'd be ridiculous. That's the scary part. No one is really thinking about that. While I would say for myself, I just feel like if I post this out there if I post this anywhere and I say what I have to say, I feel less patriotic about it than anything. I don't really care about the hate that I get for it. I don't care about people getting upset or saying I'm a crybaby for it. That's just how I am. I'm not storming the Capitol or cussing people out or attacking people or saying stop the vote or they're stealing the election. He won fair and square. And I mean, I just feel less patriotic. You know, my dad and I remember this one time my dad and I drove in our neighborhood, and there was like, sometimes we have people who are like Trump supporters over here, and we have like these rows of like American flags. And like,
Yeah.
as a younger person, I take pride in that flag, and I'm just like happy as hell for it. And it's like, I love my country for what it is. I was one of those kids in the 4th of July, decked out in the 4th of July gear and all that shit, Team USA and all that. That's just how it is. But like, as I've grown older, I've realized that when Trump supporters have that American flag and they wave it around, especially in January 6th, I think of it as the new version of the Confederate flag. Not in the sense that you just take pride in like your country or whatever. It's in the fact that like you reject any progressive ideology, and that you foster a warped sense of patriotism and Christian ideology that is all ingrained into fear mongering, all ingrained into hate, into greed, all of that, and stupidity. And to me, it's like, it is so crazy how hypocritical a lot of these people can be, and they say like they're Christians or Americans. I think if you're a Christian and American, you care about your fellow man, you're open-minded, you try to learn new things as you go on, and you don't care for bullshit or hate or rhetoric. But these people who voted for Trump are very hypocritical. They don't want to understand other people, and they think, they live by stereotypes. They live by their own ideology, and it is what it is. I can't really change them. Are all Trump supporters bad people? Hell no. I think there are Trump supporters there who genuinely believe that Donald Trump is a good businessman and he goes for the economy, and they're fucked over. And I just feel like for them, I'm not mad at them. I'm more mad at Trump and the Republicans for taking advantage of these people and spreading lies to say what they want to say to get what they want to get. And that's the fucked up part. It's like, sometimes you forget that like these Trump supporters, you paint an image and paint a picture and think that, oh, they're terrible people. And it's like, no, some of them are people who are just like the less fortunate or from rural areas where people forget about them, and they need someone who actually understands them and can help them out. And Trump came in and said like, I'm going to be that person, but you won't really think he really has your best interest at heart, but he's got you with the propaganda and all that bullshit. But then there's other Trump supporters who are actually fucked up people who don't care about others. If we take this away from white people, let's just say straight up black people who voted for Trump. Black people who voted for Trump are straight up people who are very selfish, who are very hateful just as their white counterparts. And I remember I saw this one clip on TikTok, it's Fox Soul or whatever. There's this one black dude who said, I don't care about other people. I care about my money and I care about my pockets. And that to me shows that individualism runs rampant, not only in this country, but in this world. And a lot of times you're going to get people who just don't care about others until it really affects them. And I'm going to say, like everybody else said, man, you don't know what you got yourself into. If he ends up being a great president and things go great, then awesome. But I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that we're going to get the things that we want. There's going to be the same old rhetoric on both sides. Things are going to get fucked up. And I'm just waiting for the inevitable heat death of the world, because at the end of the day, the universe is vast and large. And I feel like none of this shit really matters in hindsight. And I'm just ready for my reincarnation cycle where I become a fucking dog and I don't have to care about this shit, but lick my own ass. But if you want me to be real, I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like I don't care. I complain about individualism, but at the same time, I'm now to the point to where I'm like, the only people I care about is my friends, my family, and my loved ones. Anybody else, fuck you and your life. I still have that level of care where I'm just like, I got you, but like, I'm not surprised anymore. I've spent more time reading books and staying to my own and trying to get away from shit rather than be all this other BS with politics and the internet. Like, it just...
I am so unbothered by a lot of things now. Like, even on social media, like, if you just say something that's ridiculous, I wouldn't even entertain it. Like, if I just block... boom, I'm a day. I ain't got to listen to that shit. No, I'm good.
Yeah, and I'm not just gonna put this on Trump supporters too. Liberals got on my fucking nerves this entire election cycle. You motherfuckers had a lot of infighting. You motherfuckers like definitely were just going in and just saying the best things possible, get clicks and views, and y'all weren't really more open-minded to the shit that Kamala wasn't the greatest candidate and that she also had problems too. Not as a person, she's a good person. I bet like if I met her and had some food, she'd be great. But in terms of just like what didn't make her the perfect candidate compared to an Obama, and like some of the things that Republicans were even saying, it's just like, come on, dude. Like I just want you to understand that like you're not perfect. And then the whole and you know, two things can be right. The whole Israel and Palestine thing, man, I wouldn't be mad at anybody who said I don't want to vote in this election because everyone's bought out. But man, you think Trump was gonna stop Israel? It's like, no, Trump doesn't give a fuck. Trump is gonna let Israel do what the fuck they want to do. So that's a lose-lose situation. So I don't know.
Well, I think one thing I did say is like I am over like the whole two-party system. Like
I'm over that shit too. I'm
so over it. I'm so over it, man. I'm so over it.
I'm over that shit.
It's like I'm looking at two bad hands every time, and it's like
that's the thing. The last 3 years have just been bad hands. It's like, what the fuck is the dealer doing, man? The fuck?
It's like playing the game of Uno. It's like, bro, can I get a draw 4 in this motherfucker? Like, can I get something? Like, shit. I keep getting threes.
I'm just getting yellow 4s. God damn.
I'm trying to check out, bro. I'm trying to Uno out this bitch, bro. Like,
what the fuck is this dealer dealing? God damn it. Just getting snake eyes in this bitch. That's literally the last 3 elections. So don't come over here talking about like, oh, like the perfect candidate was right there. It's like, no, at this point it was the lesser of 2 evils. And oh my God. It's just like,
you know what would be funny? Like, it's like if I can go back in time and let my future self know back in 2016, it's like I'm talking to my self in the past. He's asking me, hey, Josh, from the future, will things get better beyond this point? And I look at him dead in his face, and I've said, prepare. What you mean prepare?
Prepare.
Back when Obama was in there, it was like, that's an upstanding citizen. That man represented class. Trump comes in, and it's just been chaos and chaos. Families being like separated and like crazy tweets and families destroyed and COVID happened and the denial of COVID happened and this thing too, like millions of people like died.
Oh yeah, people died. People died. People are killed or dead. Like,
people. He was like, no, it's not a real thing. I'm like, it's no. Like if you see the numbers, like. The numbers is going up, bro. It's a lot of bodies piling up, bro.
How are they? Hold on, all that crazy shit. Remember they blame politicians for creating weather machines. Okay, now that we have a Republican-controlled government, are you still gonna blame politicians for creating weather machines? I'm for real asking because it's like. If next year rolls in and like we still having hurricanes and shit, and we have it's gonna happen. The world is fucked. The ecosystem is fucked. But like we get hurricanes and shit. Are the same people complaining about Hurricane Helene and Milton? Are they still gonna complain and say, "Oh, it's the government controlling the hurricanes"? Wouldn't it at that point make you mad at Trump?
Right.
Right, but they're going to find another way. Oh, it's Biden's old machines. Biden created the machines and put them on delay for 2025 to 2028. Nigga, what? Okay. It's like, yeah.
Natural selection, man. I don't know. It's just crazy, man. Like
I just want God to come down from heaven and just come down, whatever God it is, or Jesus come down. I want him to tell everybody to go in a giant circle and just mass around him or be prepared for a television special. I don't care what channel, public access, whatever. And then he goes in and he has to sit down and tells everybody, this is what gets you into heaven, and this what gets you into hell. And then all the so-called Christians say like, oh, that's what got you to heaven.
Oh my God.
That's
real shit.
Yeah.
Cause oh my bad.
No. It just be like all of like Jesus says like, my dads ain't say shit about, you go to hell if you're gay, or, Jesus didn't say shit about black people were less superior, or like the white man was superior. Jesus didn't say this or that, or God didn't say this or that. He was just like, just be a kind person, be cool, and respect everybody else. To be honest, this was a test. He just put black people on earth because he wanted to see something spicy real quick. My dad wanted to put black people on earth because he wanted to see if y'all would be real cool with them, but I guess not. Holy shit.
I would low-key love that. God comes down. You, and you come with me. The rest of y'all,
Jesus out.
He said all the good people float to the sky and everybody else is left there. Like, what happened? Hey, I was doing good in the name of the Lord. No, you did. You did it for yourself. I didn't tell you to burn the country. I didn't tell you to do that shit. No, you want to use my name in vain, talking about one nation under God. Nah, bro.
I created trans people because that was part of the plan. Like
you failed.
It was a whole mystery wrapped into it. They're happy now. I don't know what the fuck. Oh shit.
I was like, you done made life harder for everybody else.
I literally gave you paradise and you fucked it up. You fucked it up. I gave you everything to be a good person, and you said, "Nah, that nigga's darker than me."
Bro, I hate to say it, like, man, we is cooked, bro. Like, we just mad about dumb shit. They got nothing to do with it.
We're
like,
mad about the wrong shit.
Bro, like, we have everything of resource of value to, like, further the human race or whatever, and we just like, nah, if they don't support us, bomb them. If you don't like us, get them out of here. If you don't support ideas, get them out of here. Oh, you got family over here? Let's research you. Yeah, get them the fuck up out of here too. I'm like, bro, y'all just creating villains out of here, bro.
We literally, I've said this before too. We have comic books, movies, TV shows, music, art that tells us, hey, don't do this shit. And y'all still did it because y'all said, oh, I can't get with this. This is liberal propaganda. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Where is it? Where is that goddamn son of a bitch? Right here. Hold on. This one. This one.
Yes.
Anything else?
Watchmen, yes.
Yeah. We have these books, right? Watchmen. We got Watchmen. We got Transformers, which is literally, help everybody, be all cool and shit. Kingdom Come, which talks about like the end of the world and all that shit, little visions of shit. We got Avengers Twilight, which is about a fascist dictatorship and all that, and what may happen with that. Sometimes, people man, be Nazis. We have Uncle Sam, fucking Uncle Sam. I read this book last week, and this book talked about the American dream is not what you think it is. We have fucked over people. They have Americans, blacks, Asians, Hispanics, all that shit. We've let bad faith actors get into it, and you've said, nah, that's liberal propaganda. We can't let that. Fuck all this liberal and conservative shit. It's literally good and bad. And we've fucked that over with labels. And oh my God.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Bane to be a real thing from The Dark Knight Rises. You remember when he took over Gotham and had that bomb and he started giving that and he gave that speech? He was like, this city has been corrupted and the people deserve to know the truth. I'm waiting for that day to happen, bro. I'm
waiting for that shit too. Hold on, let me look that.
I'm waiting for that shit to happen, man.
I'm waiting for Tom Hardy to just go in and just
get
his mask and be like, "You people have been fucked." Oh my god, this is insane. Hold on. Is it the stadium speech or when is he in the prison, in front of the prison? I think it's in front of the prison.
Gotta be a state. I think maybe that. Yes, it was in front of the prison. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get to it real quick, cause.
Oh my god, bro! It's starting. I'm like, it's starting to feel like on some Batman type shit, bro.
It really does. It really feels like, man, shit about to get real. This bitch.
It really did, bro.
Oh, here it is.
Behind you stands a symbol of oppression. Blackgate Prison, where 1,000 men have languished under the name of this man, Harvey Dent, who has been held up to you as the shining example of justice.
We're just gonna keep moving you till we can get you in front of the camera.
You have been supplied with a false idol to stop you tearing down this corrupt city. Let me tell you the truth about Harvey Dent from the words of Gotham's police commissioner, James Gordon.
It's not getting to the part we were trying to get to. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get to it.
And do you accept the resignation of all of these liars? Of all the corrupt?
Those men locked up for 8 years in Blackgate and denied parole under the Dent Act. It's based on a lie.
Gotham needed a hero.
It needs it now more than ever. You betrayed everything you stood for.
What's the point? Far out there when the structures fail you, when the rules aren't weapons anymore, they're shackles, letting the bad guy get ahead. One day, you may face such a moment of crisis, and in that moment, I hope you have a friend like I did.
That's us right now, goddamn it.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a real villain one day, bro.
It'll be a real villain. I swear to God, I'm ready for Batman to come out. I'm ready for Batman. I'm ready for Joker. I'm ready for all that shit to be real, man. Things have gotten so crazy. I'm ready.
They had Batman came out. It happened during the George Floyd protest.
Yeah, I'm talking about our actual Batman. I'm talking about an actual billionaire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, this might make you upset. Right after the election, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the head of Oracle made millions, billions of dollars after the election. And to me, that's just the funny irony of people working at Chili's as a waiter or a waitress talking about, yeah, I got to make sure my taxes are low. He's going to fix the economy. And, the economy's only, Trump is only helping rich people. So I don't know.
It's like...
You do know your tax is going to get fucked over, right? We ain't going to be able to.
We still trillions of dollars in debt.
The deficit even grew. That's the thing. The deficit's going to grow. Like, we're going to... Shit. You just, like, throughout the week, I just sat there and I'm getting through my day, and then one little kernel of truth comes in, and I'm just like, oh shit, RFK Jr. is gonna be head of public health. Oh fuck. He's like, oh well, I'm just gonna. You eat some tacos. Oh shit, Elon Musk is gonna be part of the fucking administration. Oh shit. And one thing comes next to another, you be like, oh, they're gonna take away my porn. Fuck.
That's going to be interesting.
I want to see how Republicans feel when they take away porn, because these niggas be watching it.
That's going to be interesting. And they said it was like an addiction or some shit like that. I'm like, man, what do you think is going to happen when you start removing shit? I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying people are going to get very creative with how they're going to find something. They're going to find a way.
I mean, if they actually go through with like the whole thing talking about with video games and say that they're gonna limit that shit or impose some rules on that, and you do that when GTA 6 comes out, I want to see those same red pill young motherfuckers say some shit and say like, oh, this is fucked up, because that's when it starts affecting people. Like when the taxes hit, economy, all the small things it really hit, it's really gonna hit. And I just, hey, you brought this on yourself. I ain't gonna say shit. All right.